Hello, I'm Mike Mulvihill. Recently, while talking to Pat Flynn from Gowley Keshcarrigan, we spoke about a creamery at Letterfine. The following part of that interview is the section on the creamery. I'm here with Pat Flynn in Gowley Keshcarrigan, and there was a number of branches of creameries around Leitrim going back over the years. One of those was Letterfine Creamery. Would that have been a creamery that you would have used?
By all means, yeah. Our milk went through the Letterfine Creamery.
And whereabouts would that have been located, Pat? The Letterfine Creamery, whereabouts around this area would it have been?
It'd be a quarter of a mile from my place here at Gowley. A quarter of a mile away.
Up beside the main road?
Up beside the main road, at the crossroads, this side of the main road. At the crossroads, this side of the main road, on your left hand side going up, when you cross the bridge.
Now it's a road that I've travelled many times, but to look at the area now, you'd never think that there was a creamery there years ago.
Yeah, that's right, too true, yeah. Well, it gathered a lot of milk from a lot of areas, from about local areas, yeah.
So back then, a lot of farms would have had a couple of cattle that would have been milkers, and the milk would have been gathered up in creamery cans, I suppose, and then collected by a man who would have brought a cart. The milk would have gone by horse and cart then.
The milk, there was so many men draw milk for getting money for supplying the milk to the creamery, and they had long carts, mostly long carts with two wings on them. The carts had two wings, and they brought a considerable amount of milk to the creamery, and they were in different locations.
Now, when we talk about Letterfine being a branch of the Kiltahart Creamery, other branches that would have been serving Kiltahart would have been Mohull, Bornacoola, and that would have all, the milk from there would have all gone to Kiltahart.
By all means, yeah.
So when it would go to Kiltahart then, what had happened, Pat?
The milk was separated there, the cream, and then the milk was separated and the cream was taken in by horse and cart that time up to Kiltahart, and it was turned into butter above in Kiltahart.
And I remember growing up, that would have been the Kiltahart butter.
That was the Kiltahart butter, yeah.
And what about the rest of the milk then? What had happened there?
That was called skim milk, and that was applied back. You got so much in your can back, and that was applied to pigs and pigs. Now, when it had come to the butter, would you ever have made butter yourselves? By all means. My mother, God be good to her, had the churn on the sides of the floor and her dash, and the butter was made, was churned, and butter was made from that thing.
And what would be the method then for making the butter, Pat?
You put the milk into the churn and leave it there for so long, and come along then at a certain time, and with a spray of water, it was churned with a dash up and down, and it turned into butter, yeah.
And probably the nicest butter you could have.
By all means, yeah.
And would butter be made often then? How often would a house make butter?
It could be made every fortnight. Roughly every fortnight, I say.
And they'd make enough every 2 weeks to last 2 weeks.
Yeah. By all means, yeah.
And what other ingredients would have gone into the butter out from milk and water?
Salt. Go 7 months salt into it. That's all I'd be able to go as far as salt.
And how long then would the butter be until you could use it?
Oh, you could use it right away when it made. Right away, yeah.
How would it be kept then? Would it be just taken out and put into blocks, or what kind of way would it be?
It'd be a block. I've turned it into a block, and it'd be left away then, like in a cool place.
That butter then probably some houses might make butter to sell at local markets, would they? Or
well, I didn't know that now, because they wouldn't have, in the small farmers here, they wouldn't have the amount of milk to make butter, you see, small farmers. Or they have maybe 5 or 6 cows, you see, and they wouldn't have sufficient milk off them cows to make butter.
now, some of the drivers of the carts, they'd be up early, so they would, going round to the houses.
To around the country to collect their cans.
And that would have meant then people who would have been farming and milking cows would have been up even earlier.
Well, to a point, I can say, the creamery always started about 11 o'clock, around that, you see. Yeah. And the 2 men in Letterfine over there, John Moffat, he's dead and gone, God be good to him, and Package Turbot. John Moffat was the one who used to take charge of the milk, you see, and where the farmers were going in, like I say, and Package Turbot, he was the fireman for keeping the engine going to start it was on steam that time, and it turned into, they got a machine in for without the steam to work the creamery.
And I suppose farms then that might have had calves and stuff like that, the milk mightn't be as plentiful then, because the calves would be taking a bit of it, so it would be probably certain times of the year that people mightn't be able to give a drop of milk.
Well, practically at all times, like the milk went to the creamery. You see, at all times, you see, the 4 or 5 calves, 6 calves might be about in the small farmer's house, you see, and then they've got so much milk, but they're not that much, you see.
Letterfine Creamery then at that time, was it a big building, or did they do anything else out from taking milk?
No, not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Yeah, no.
And would many people have used it at the time?
Oh, there were a big number of farmers in quite an area, because there was 4 or 5 long carts, like I say, and they collected a lot in a big area, and small carts did along with that. And we went locally then with an ass. The creel on one side and the can on the other side, like you may say, onto the creamery. Those that lived near it. And then out from that, the long cast for the rest of the meal.
And would many people have worked there?
2 people at my time. That was the man, the fireman, and the man that was singing in the milk. John Moffat and Package Turbot. The 2 of them are in heaven now, God be good to them.
And just where the building was then, there would have been a forest there up until recently.
The forest was after it. The forest was long after it. Long after the creamery.
It was operating, I suppose, up until the 50s anyways.
Oh, it could be. I won't go to know to tell you that. Yeah. And it was a great place for farmers meeting, and they had a bit of a chat, you see. And that's the way, and they spent a bit of while about the creamery, that's the way. They had a bit of a chat among the friends. Yeah.
Farming was a lot different then.
Oh, it was a lot different. Yeah.
You know, when you look at farms now and you've got tractors and machinery.
Yeah. Oh,
back then you would have probably cut grass with a scythe, did you?
Yeah, I did every time, surely. I did. Yeah.
And what had happened there? Would local people all gather up and help each other out?
Yeah, too soon. Well, no, the scythe cutting was before my day, like I say. My father got me go to him and his neighbours, they come together.
Yeah.
And they went that way, you see. But I didn't do that much with the scythe now. But my father, in his time, he did it. Yeah.
You probably remember it. You remember seeing it being done, though.
Oh, I did. Oh, well, no, not to a point. No, not with the mehel. You should call it a mehel that time.
Yeah.
2 or 3 farmers and so my cutting.
You'd often hear that saying, a mehel of men.
A mehel of men, yeah. The horse come in next. Yeah, to say. The horse come in next, and the tractor next.
Yeah.
And so the small tractor next. Now it's the big tractor. At the present time.
Yeah. And it's all changed now, and
all changed.
You know, even we'll say when people would have thrown manure out into the dunkel outside, and now it goes down through slats and
by all means
picked up by a slurry tank and brought out.
Slurry tank now. Yeah.
There's a lot of the manual labour put out.
Yeah. Oh, aye.
My thanks to Pat Flynn for speaking to me there about the Letterfine Creamery, which existed in the area. A very, very popular creamery in its day, and a very, very busy creamery too. And we got to hear Pat talk about the local butter and also about local people who worked in the creamery. Until next time, from myself, Mike Mulvihill, goodbye.